Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Gina's Kitchen. Today I want to show you how I prepare this sandwich with egg and vegetable. Okay, I have two types of it, the vegetable one and with egg. So here are the ingredients I'm going to use to make the sandwich. Here is garlic and ginger, Maggi, tomatoes, pepper, onion, shallot onions, dry shallot onions with onions, egg, garlic paste, roasted, black pepper, and the bread that I'm going to use. And now I'm going to break the eggs into the plates before making the French toast. So after breaking the egg, I'm going to add some spices into it, okay? So first of all, I'm going to add the salt and the black pepper. Just add to your taste. You know, some people don't like salt, so me too, I don't like too much salt, okay? So add to your taste. So these are the ginger and garlic. Then this is garlic paste, the roasted one, okay? Then I have to turn it together. And after that, I'm going to add the bread into the egg before toasting it in the pan. So here are the pan and the butter I have for the toasting of the bread. So I'm going to allow the butter to melt. So when the butter is okay, I'm going to add the bread into the pan. So you can see the bread. I'm just using the knife to make a small hole so that the egg will enter the bread very well. So just a minute, you have to turn it around. You can see the egg is not much on the bread. Then if you want the egg to be much, just use some spoon, add the egg on top of the bread. It will look like this, okay? The next one I'm going to do now is to fry another egg, because I told you I'm going to do egg sandwich with vegetable and vegetable without egg, okay? I have to add the 2 eggs into the remaining eggs I have already. Then I'm going to add some spices into it. So here I have the Maggi, okay? So people don't like adding Maggi in their egg, but this one I'm going to add the Maggi, the pepper, the garlic, and the onions. This one is shallot onions, not just the ordinary onions. I added just shallot, okay? I have some fresh tomatoes chopped already. So I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some dry shallot with onions together. Then I have some coriander leaf. I'm going to add it into it as well to bring out the taste and the color. You know, the green color will blend with the tomatoes and everything will pop out and it tastes good, okay? So I'm going to turn everything together before frying it. So let's go and fry the egg on the pan. So first of all, I'm going to add some butter into the pan. Okay, so allow it to melt before adding the egg. So you can see how it looks like the vegetable and the tomatoes, the dry shallot and onions, everything blended together. Okay, so you have to turn it around. You know, you can fry the egg to your taste. Some people like the egg to be half done, but for me, I prefer frying my egg to be done very well. So after it's okay, I'm going to add some cheese. This my cheddar cheese, so I added it on top of the egg. Okay, then now I'm going to cut the edge of the bread. So if you don't like, you can leave your own like that, but I prefer doing it this way. I like how it looks like after you prepare the sandwich. Here I'm going to prepare the sandwich dressing. Okay, so I added mustard seed cream, and here I have sour cream. I added it as well. If you don't have sour cream, then you can leave it, but I like adding it into my sandwich dressing. So here I have mayonnaise, the one with vegetable already, so you can use the normal one if you don't see the vegetable one. So I added ketchup. Okay, then I'm going to add the garlic paste, the one I roasted. Okay, then I have my black pepper, you know, to make the taste to look so good. I have to add some salt to bring out the taste as well. So I'm going to blend everything together before making the egg sandwich. So you know the bread I soaked into the egg before frying it, they used to call it French toast. Here are the vegetables that I'm going to use to prepare the bread. I have lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, cucumber, and shallots, dry onions. I have some onions pickles, so I'm going to use it as well. So now I added the sandwich dresser on top of the bread before adding the vegetable on it. Here I added the lettuce vegetable. So add to your taste. Now some people like much vegetable and others don't like it. So I'm adding my cucumber. Add to your taste as well. Then after that, I added the shallot onions. But guys, this shallot onions is okay for this sandwich. It tastes so nice when you mix everything. It tastes good. I always like to add it. Okay, so I'm adding this cheddar cheese. In fact, that's my best cheese ever. I love the way it melted inside the mouth. So the cheddar cheese is good for this sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to add another vegetable on top of it before adding some salad dressing. So this is good for the body, it's so healthy. After adding the dressing, I'm going to add the pickles. Then after the pickles, I'm going to add the tomatoes and add the lettuce vegetable again. So I make the lettuce vegetable 3 layers. So before adding the bread on top of it. Then after making this sandwich with French toast bread, I'm going to do the number 2, okay? The one without anything, the normal bread with egg and vegetable, okay? You know, I have 2 types here. I have the vegetable with French toast bread and the one with egg with vegetable as well, but with the normal bread, okay? Just I cut off the edges of the bread, you know, to make it look more beautiful. But if you don't like cutting it out, you can just use your bread like that and add the vegetable and egg, okay? I have other ones, but these are the 2 I can make for you today. So the next is this one that I cut off the edge, you know. So I added some dressing, the sandwich dressing, okay, and add some vegetable, the lettuce vegetable. So after the vegetable, I'm going to add some fried egg. You know, I added cheese on top of it when I fried it, okay? So after that, I added some cheese. You know, I did not shredded this cheese. I just used the knife to slice it, okay? So after adding it, I'm going to add another egg. That makes it 2 layers now. Then after that, I'm going to add some tomatoes, okay? Yeah, tomato is very nice. I love adding it to my sandwich, but I don't miss it. I added it to my sandwich all the time. I added the pickled onions. I added the shallots, dry onions before adding this dressing, okay? So I added another vegetable. Oh my god, this sandwich is superb. Then after adding everything, I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces so I can eat it the way I want. You know, it's not going to disturb my mouth. So that's all I have for this egg sandwich and vegetable sandwich with French toast bread. So guys, try it at home. You're going to love it, okay? I will show you more of it. I have many ways I do my sandwich at home. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This is Gina's Kitchen.